Taurus, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to my channel. I'm happy you're here, and I hope you're having a good day wherever this finds you. Taurus, whoa. There we go. Sun, Moon, Rising. Venus signs. Welcome to another Taurus Tarot. Taurus love tarot. Taurus love reading. Messages from your person. A reading where we go into their thoughts, feelings, intentions. What you might need to know, see, hear, or don't see coming as anyone making a move. So as you can see, a lot of the cards are already here. I'm probably going to be pulling some more, but I want to get these out. I also just want to remind you that the playlists are linked in the video description below. You will also find the playlist on the playlist tab, of course, here at the Tarot Closet. You will find your, interesting. You will find your playlist. You'll also find you'll find all 12 zodiac signs. Being distracted by what's coming in already here. Okay, as well as twin flame readings. If you are a twin flame, they're back. All readings are timeless. They're meant for you when you find each other. So trust the timing. And I also just wanted to remind you, if you hear, suspect, see my content, like in any way, shape, or form, and you're like, well, that's just this whole static image they have going on and this voice that they're using. Wow, that sure sounds like Chris's words even. Send it to me. we can decide. The email is in the video description, also here at the Tarot Closet on the About Me page. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all the help you've already given me. Keep them coming. Let's continue, speaking of which. So as you can see, there's a lot already down here. There's somebody that you maybe have been waiting on for a long time. Is a wait still going on? Is it time to detach? You know, this past energy here, 6 of Cups in reverse. But that's also an energy of kind of maybe living in the past, you know? The 7 of Pentacles. Oh, wait. I mean, this is your energy, Taurus. And it's here with the Devil in reverse. This is where their energy is really strong. So I'm wondering if there's anything going down with this person. But it's also around detachment. And you can see the weight literally, look. Our 7 of Pentacles is looking right down at the Ace of Pentacles here, like holding a pentacle out. Next level, and it could be quite literally marriage, as we see here with the 4 of Wands in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, we're already getting into the reading here. And this healing energy and the Queen of Cups. The High Priestess in reverse. Cancer energy. Like needing to get that here around trusting intuition in yourself, at what you're maybe knowing already as you arrive here today. I feel like this is a very specific reading. So if you're here and you're going, yeah, this is probably your reading. So coming here just maybe validating what you already know. But let's see what's going on. If there's anything going on around this person, or we're just getting an insight into feelings, connecting with, bringing forward messages that you might need to hear or take a closer look at for yourself. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Taurus. Please show us the cards, Ahu. Okay. Yep. This is what I thought. What? I was going to say, what is going on? Do you know what? I know what's going on. Are you ready? Okay, so I want to tell you, trust the timing. You know, if you're here today when I release the video, if you're here tomorrow, a week, a month, a long time later, it pops up and you watch it and you go, oh my gosh, that's me, or those messages are mine. This was something I needed to hear. Then it's for you. You know, I just want to tell you, as I channel for you in real time, we have been in the pre-shadow Mercury retrograde for, has it been about 2 weeks, I want to say? Whereabouts? Well, we are It's actually tomorrow, but we've been in the pre-shadow energy. This is clear that it is somebody that you've been waiting for a long time now. It could even be clearly that we are looking at, for some of you, somebody you're even with and you're waiting for this next level here. Like you can see quite literally in our Taurus energy, they're leaning into the staff, looking at these bushes here with these 6 pentacles, which is a reciprocal energy, and holding on to the 7th pentacle. And that's sort of like assessing the situation, like what am I going to do? Controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. And it's looking right here. Again, next level. So that could be around going from physical or platonic to more moving in, marriage. That's right here in our 4 of Wands in reverse. Our Page of Pentacles in reverse, sort of like somebody who has been having trouble moving forward or was back when, whatever, whether this is somebody going really that you just have a history with, that you're around still, or it's somebody from the past, that you're not expecting. But it's right here with the Chariot in reverse, this Cancer energy. And that's like, not getting the Chariot started. It's like turn the key and it doesn't start kind of energy. And this is yours, by the way. You need to, my cat is just going wild up there. One of my 2 cats. And that is my black cat, who is the leader of the household. And she doesn't like it when I'm down here without her. So she's up there meowing. Oh. This reversal energy, this is the Moon in Cancer energy. And that's like you have to get past the emotional blocks to get the Chariot moving. So it's definitely like it's connected to you and where you're at and the weight. It's connected to this person, because this is the thing about Mercury retrograde. 8 of Wands is connected directly to this person here, and the 6 of Cups in reverse. And there is this, and the King of Swords as well. The King of Cups as well. Connected to the Queen of Cups, which is telling me that you're both here. The emotional attachment is clear. And again, it could be for some of you, you're even around this person. But for those of you that aren't, it's also clear that this is somebody who is, during this retrograde, most likely going to show up for something. If you can see each other, reach out. If you cannot, because they do, look at this. Wow. Okay, there's a couple of things coming, and there is the King of Swords. All right. Yep. Wow. Okay. I just want to show you what is coming in here. Are we done? I think nope, that's yours too. And I just brought in another one. Okay, we're done. The Wheel of Fortune is here, and it's right here on your energy, Taurus, around the weight. So what I do want to validate around this Wheel of Fortune is this is a new cycle, like it's here. I really believe that whatever situation you're in, and I guess it's called situationship sometimes now. I'm not really sure. Whatever is going on in your particular situation, I think it has been in reverse. By the way, you're in this energy. And it has been stuck and not moving, because the Wheel of Fortune is up, it's down. That's what it is. It's up now. So we're getting out of this cycle. Also a validation with the Hangman in reverse. Kind of like a selfish energy too. Major Arcana, Pisces energy. It's a timing energy for me, which is connected to the next level here of what you've been waiting for, or maybe you were waiting for. I feel like you still are, to whatever extent. What I like about this Wheel of Fortune turning is it's really, well, it's a new cycle. So whatever, has been challenging around this, you can know that it's about to change. I also want to validate that it is connected to the throat chakra, and this is a very strong energy around hearing from this person. There's definitely a connection here. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, so this energy of you both being here. But also this energy around the King of Cups that I do like is it's a sincere energy. And it is connecting with the 8 of Swords in reverse. So somebody maybe who has been in their head and didn't want to talk about it, or hasn't been talking, or has been holding back. It's like getting out of that, because they have been really stubborn. The Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. Now that is, well, that's Virgo energy. And it's already a really slow energy. There's like required a lot of patience. This reversal energy is just downright stubborn, you know? And it's around, I feel like, having this conversation. It's clearly the truth that is coming out here. It's connected right to the Eight of Wands. But also, yeah, making something right. Justice in reverse and the Devil in reverse, because that's also an energy around somebody getting out of shadow energy and ego energy. Capricorn, by the way. But justice, as we know, our Rider-Waite today, which I was really feeling drawn to, just kind of the old standbys today, is connected to the heart chakra. You know, that the truth coming out, making things right kind of energy. The other thing, though, in reverse, it's like it is an imbalanced energy. And that's also that's just really clear here in general. So the King of Swords is here. And it's not surprising because you're either having complications talking for sure or you're not talking. And for some of you, it is very validating with our Six of Cups in reverse and our Three of Swords that this is somebody that you're in no contact, no communication with. Either way, what I want to say is there's definitely this energy of the communication, but it does also have this make or break. So if you are not quite in this energy yet, it's also really clear that there is a detachment energy, there's a weight, there's some information coming in, and there might be some kind of final deciding factor. It's really judgment energy for me too. Like final decision kind of energy. The Mercury energy tied here to our King of Swords, again in reverse, is just really validating. And it's interesting because, yeah, we also have, so we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, and we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is in the upright. The counterpart. So the divine masculine energy around our King of Swords, the divine feminine energy around our Queen of Swords. Really clearly an imbalance around the communication. Also a clear, quite literally, clarity in our Queen of Swords of you needing the truth and the truth coming here, and somebody's been really stubborn about that. It's all tying back to this next level energy. So whether you were already there or you were waiting, and maybe even for some of you, some kind of a karmic situation that's been going on. The King of Pentacles. So we have the King of Swords, the King of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles and the King of Cups are both in the upright. Holding on to this pentacle in one hand, and the other hand is the scepter. It's a very powerful energy around growing and starting things. Wearing this robe full of all these grapes, which connect me to things developing further, you know, possibly new beginnings. And the castle there for me is Schloss, as we say here in Austria. And by the way, you should only be here at the Tarot Closet on my verified channel here at the in YouTube. This is the only place. If you're not here and you're hearing this and your earbuds or you're seeing it somewhere else, it's stolen. So please keep those messages coming. This is connected to me around your journey. The castle. So this is clearly what this is about. The King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, what this person is coming in here to say. Like the cycle that has been going on right now is about to change via communication. Whether you're expecting it because you're around each other and this is looming ahead, the Three of Swords, the possible ending if you're not there, or that's already part of what's going on here. And this is even more, you know, wait a minute, coming out of the blue, but kind of a final determining energy. The Nine of Cups is here in reverse. That is a wish fulfillment energy. It's a Pisces energy in Jupiter. And it's definitely this reversal energy of, well, the lack of that. Like you can see it with the Chariot. Were you about to move in, or again, the next level, marriage, or have a conversation about it, you know, things moving forward, because more importantly, it's connected to the Chariot. And that is the energy of an emotional blockages moved, and also movement, the Chariot, but it's in reverse. Again, it's like things not moving and wondering if they're going to. The Ace of Cups is here. The Knight of Wands is here. So there's a pretty specific Knight of Swords as well. There's this pretty specific energy that I want to bring through, and you might even already know what it is. But I want to say, for those of you that this is around platonic and or physical, that energy of, well, is this, how do you feel, and how do you feel about this next level? And again, for some of you, very specifically, marriage is here. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio energy. It can also be connecting with that, I want to say, with the Ace of Cups. But the relationship, like, bring the truth here. And I just realized this. Look. Can you see this? I hope so. The Queen of Swords is my protege to Justice. And as obviously on her throne, holding out one hand and holding the sword, the transactional energy, like clarity in the relationship, communication, looking right at you, Justice, in reverse, which is, you know, Queen of Swords is my protege to Justice, but that's the major arcana energy, what's going on in reverse. The Queen of Swords is like, hello, I need the truth. How do you feel about this? How do you feel about me moving forward? What? Because for those of you that it's platonic and or physical, I want to validate that. It is here. It's really clearly here, and that might be what you're not, you might want to move past that. For some of you, it's like, well, I want more than that, you know? That, again, that's going to be really specific for you and your situation. And in that case, I would say, yeah, it's either staying here in the Three of Swords, or this communication, conversation, messages, whatever, is a make or break kind of energy. Because there is still a weight, and there is this energy of somebody who wants to come in here. Look at our Knight of Swords going to the Queen of Swords. Isn't that interesting? And this upright energy coming in here with all these things that they want to say to you. So, and look, our Seven of Wands is in reverse. And that is an energy of, like, I'll hear you out. It does feel kind of delicate. Make or break, really. That it could be, if you're in person, that somebody walks away, you know? Either way, it does feel pretty emotionally intense here. And finally getting the truth and the communication feels like it's finally it needs to happen is also here. Where do you go from here? And also, what's been hidden in the High Priestess in reverse? Well, Major Arcana, the Justice in reverse, the truth about it. And the Queen of Swords, it's really like zoning in around you. This, I need to know this. It's right here with this Eight of Wands, and more importantly, around our Wheel of Fortune energy of this cycle. Like, it's up, it's in the up, it's a turning point. It's a gamble, for sure, and that's what this feels like, make or break kind of energy, but this communication is clear, whether you're expecting it or not. And I do like for you, Taurus, that there's a new cycle, whether you are or not, for you. So whatever you want to do, and also going into the High Priestess, getting that baby turned in the upright, and accessing that intuitive energy you have, and trusting yourself about what you want to do. Because there's the weight here. Again, this real-time energy here, if you're here, because even if you're watching this through March, you know, retrograde's going on to the 20th, and then we have the shade coming after for a couple of weeks. So you're here within that time frame. The likelihood that communication window opening up, it's really, really strong, and it's really strong at the moment. So if you can see them, or maybe you've even received something already, It's pretty strong in the next weeks. Really, I want to say over a month. But it's also just coming through here and validating for a lot of you what you already know about yourself and how you feel and what you want to do, because that's your free will. Let's bring in some oracle, which I'm not reading in reverse. The bottom of the deck, community. That is an energy of, well, possibly coming together at an actual community event around friends and or family, should that be the case. But it's also an energy for me around your communication. Here and now, this is just so clear. Look, there's the past, there's the future, this is the here and now. As you can see, the person here on the egg looking a little bit defeated. The heart's coming off. It's coming to a 5. It's conflicting energy. It's connecting with the High Priestess in reverse for sure. The 7 of Pentacles. The Hangman as well, because that's like a lot of indecision in there in reverse. Only time will tell kind of energy. So, yeah. This is really, I feel like, for you of what you're wanting to do. Either way, a change is in the wind. I really like that. And I am hearing the winds of change. Funny, because I heard that today. The Scorpions. Yeah. And here's the thing. This 5 connecting with change as well, but also connecting with the 5th chakra, the throat chakra. Obviously, the 3 here around timing, but also around communication. So this communication that's coming in, whether you're expecting it, I feel like you are, or you at least want to have it, is going to, for sure, put things, this new cycle here, like it's definitely a moving forward energy for you. It's just a matter of, is it together or apart? Look at this. So what's interesting about this blessed energy is, you could say, like, the blessed two of you, but I kind of feel that closer to you. But I also feel, look, it's coming here right on the heels of the Knight of Swords, who's coming in here really fast. Even the horse looks freaked out. Holding on to the sword, it's kind of cut off. Look, they're holding on to their tassel. That's not a tassel, harness. And they've got their feet in the stirrups, they've got their armor on, of course. And that's a pretty intense energy. They have their helmet up, though, so their face is exposed. And this is a Mercury energy, and it's right here with the 8 of Wands. It's just really, in heading for the Queen of Swords, it's really clear around the communication. And it does connect with second chances. So if you're around them now, and they know you're at your wit's end, or you're not around them at all. There is some of that here. I've got to validate that. But this is why things also feel intense, because look, the Orphaned card is here. And I'm wondering if it's going to be one of these weeks, because Aries had a very similar reading today. There's just even some of the same cards. This energy has been really intense already, just in the shadow energy. But that energy around the 5 again, connecting us here also. What's really interesting is at 55, which is literally around change. It's like change is near. There's a new path emerging. And then you see it here with a change in the wind. Where's the wind taking you? Like the wind blowing you, But that also connects me, the wind, with the air energy around communication. And the last oracle coming in is Observer. And that's definitely looking up here at the sky. That has an energy, for sure, of Page of Swords, maybe of looking sort of at each other's things. If you're social media, if you're not connected, I don't think that's the case for everybody, but it is here. But that's also about getting a closer look. Yeah. And that's coming to a 4. Like what you want, that 4 energy, connecting with manifesting. The 4 areas of support and stability, like everything lining up mentally, emotional, physical, and spiritual. Just getting a clearer picture of what you want here and now, literally here. And obviously what happened. Somebody pulled away. Somebody left you feeling pretty much orphaned here. And I want to validate that energy. If this is around marriage, which keeps coming up for some of you, there's the person here in this card is actually wearing a wedding dress. It's not about the gender, because it could just be connecting to that energy if somebody, didn't want to talk about it or pulled away from the idea, or quite literally, you can almost say like abandoning the idea. The Tarot Closet channeled love messages. I'm so sorry, the bottom of the deck. I made a bad decision. It's here with orphaned. I was triggered. It's got a running energy to it. It was me, not you. Soul connection. Here with bless, somebody realizing that. And this is what I wanted to do as well. I've been hearing this. I've been getting called to remove the Wheel of Fortune for your overall energy and reveal what is under here. So that we're going to do that now. Is it trying to reveal more? And is it what I think it is? Yep, it's the Magician in reverse. Things not having reached the potential. This energy of, well, look, our Magician has everything here. They have the cup, they have the pentacle, the sword, the wand. The mastery energy here in our infinity, because the Magician can manifest, turn visions into reality. This reversal energy is a validation to me of things not reaching the potential. So again, if somebody that wasn't or isn't ready, hasn't been ready, or just has been, again, that's also been really stubborn about another level. We are a fated connection, so that's the energy of fate. That, we met for a reason. I want to talk, but I'm scared. I have a confession to make. Right here on the 8 of Wands. Maybe, what's underneath what's in that reversal High Priestess and Justice in reverse? What truth, what needs to be revealed there? Why are they scared to talk? Because that's the energy, this shadow energy, and coming up literally to the retrograde energy of just, here it comes. This has hit me hard. I lay awake at night worrying about us. Because you are my person. I'm sorry I lied to you. Justice in reverse. I am talking to my friends about you, but I'm also hearing like our friends. It was my fault. And the last message from your person, Taurus. I will always love you. Here. That camera is going to make me bonkers. Right at literally at the last love message, I was looking up and it wasn't recording. I don't think you missed anything. But just in case, this is what I was holding up. I will always love you. And I was formulating what I wanted to say, I think, and then the camera ran out, of coming here on the Wheel of Fortune of what they want to say to you. So I do feel here that there is this energy of like somebody who wants to continue moving forward if you are there, that you've been waiting on, or perhaps somebody that it's sort of a surprise, But this message that's coming through here in your last love message is really clear. Beautiful Taurus, that is your reading today. Thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all of that. I really appreciate it. I'm sending you love, and I look forward to seeing you at another love reading soon. Until next time.